sequence risk, what it is, why it's important, why examples that are given are misleading, and what the solution is. Sequence risk refers to the sequence of returns. Let's say two people retire, one of them retires before a crash, the other one retires during a bull market. So you can see that you don't want to retire into a crash because as you're withdrawing money, the crash will take your money down lower. Whereas if you retired into a bull market and prices are increasing, you don't have any problems. As you can see here, the stock market goes up and down. If you retire when the stock market is clearly going up, for example, 1993 to 1999, you have clear sailings. If you retire at the peak in 2000, you can see the stock market cratering for 3 years. Sequence risk refers to the sequence of returns you experience after you retire. I'll tell you the examples that financial advisors give and why it's kind of misleading. The blue line is someone that retires during a bull market. You can see their investment portfolio goes up. They experience a crash later on, but they're secure and they have no problems. Green, they retire right into a downturn. Their portfolio goes down immediately. Using numbers, the blue retires into an up market with $100,000. You experience a downturn in year 11, but there's no problem. After 15 years, you have $106,000. Green, you start off with $100,000 as well, but the stock market goes down immediately and you end up with $36,000 at the end of 15 years. These examples scare the retiree and leave them open to suggestions by a financial advisor to sell them things that they may not need. Customers get scared. They're like, I don't want to be the green line. If my portfolio goes down after I retire, that'll be disastrous. Based off this fear, they get sold some kind of a commodity fund or selling call option fund or permanent life insurance or some other product. What I don't like about the scenario that is typically used to sell sequence risk is that these two investors are not living in different universes. They're living in the same universe. The example given, they're living two different universes. Green experiences a drop, blue doesn't. Look at it this way. Green has $100,000 before the drop, $65,000 after the drop. Blue has $100,000 after the drop going into a bull market. All this means is that blue has more money. That's it. That's all it's saying. Blue has 100 going into the next upturn. Green has 65,000 going into the next upturn. Blue is better prepared because blue has more money. Because to have $100,000 after the downturn, blue must have had $140,000 before the downturn. Just because you say both of them retire with the same amount doesn't mean anything. You have to look at it with regards to the same timeline. The same timeline where the stock market goes up, crashes, and then back up again. In that single universe example, blue had $140,000 that you don't see before the crash. The crash happened, they had $100,000, and then it goes back up again. Green had 100 going into the crash. After the crash, they came out with 65. They had less money. The fact that both blue and green retired with $100,000 is immaterial. They're living the same timeline, the same universe. They will experience the ups and downs of the market. The reason why blue does better is because blue had more money. What's the solution to sequence risk? Go into retirement with 30 or 40% more money. You don't need to buy any more useless investments or insurance products. Learn the lessons about money that your financial salesperson will definitely not teach you. Download my free newsletter linked off the bio. Good luck. Take care.